Hot937, hot937.com, man. We in the office again for another interview. Last time we had Fat Joe in here. It was kind of crazy in here. And now
we've had little Zan in here before.
A lot of people in here. Now we got Messina in here. Congratulations, man. Welcome to the station.
Thank you for having me.
What's happening?
Man, I'm just chilling, man, working, man.
Who's making you do this hard work? Because people don't go station to station and jump in the truck. Who's doing that, man?
You know what? Like I was telling you earlier, I actually like doing the hard work because lately I've just been like focused on doing so much music that now to like get to like do the promo to then start reaping the benefits is something that a lot of artists don't do, but this is like beneficial, and if you put in the grind then you're gonna get the shine, so I don't mind it.
And look at
what
I is like so I was doing a video drop one time like, hey mi gente, yo voy a estar en esta discoteca, I'm gonna be uptown, you should come check me out. Ay! And then like girls went crazy. Oh my god, that I was so cute because I have like a core big female.
He said, by the way, to set the record straight, he said, I'm gonna be at the club.
Make it very clear that it was about the girls.
Yes, okay, definitely. It's always about the girls. So I have a big female following that I'm definitely very appreciative about. And so the girls was like, ay, that sounds so cute. So then that became like my slogan.
That's it.
People see me like, yo, Messia, what's up? Ay. So definitely I is like my merch, but I wanted to make it like cool instead of just making it like Messia and having people buy like Messia snapbacks. I was something, you know, more universal, and it was me. It was something that it was working for me, people liked, so I ran with it.
And it's funny because people who don't speak Spanish, like me, are still fans of yours. Like you get a lot of people who don't speak Spanish.
For sure, 100%.
Which is crazy.
All the time. Like I got people that come up to me like, yo, bro, I don't know what you're saying, but it's just like your delivery and your swag, and then
it's the swag.
It's just like music. Talking about universal, like music, period, is just very universal because I remember like being young and listening to like Bob Marley, Capleton, and I had no idea what those dudes were saying, but that hasn't stopped reggae from being one of my favorite genres. So like I have like, if you put me a reggae song, I'll hear bits and pieces, you'll catch, you know, the broken English, but like for the most part, I don't understand what they're saying, and I still love the music. Yeah. So I guess that's what's happening with my music, with people that don't understand Spanish or don't understand half the shit I'm saying.
Yeah.
What do you contribute to the resurgence of this type of sound that you have? It's like a trap reggaeton now. It's almost a trap sound. What triggered that?
I mean, I guess just the evolvement of trap itself. Like people say, oh, how the Latin trap? I mean, I was already doing Latin hip hop, doing Latin rap. So then when like, I guess all the producers would start sending me like when the hip hop evolved to like this trap sound, and everybody jumped on that wave, even in New York, which a lot of like New York rappers you would see like at first would be like, oh man, like all the Atlanta artists are getting all the love, but they had a dope sound and a lot of people gravitated towards that sound, and I was one of those artists that in Spanish, because I was already like, I wouldn't say mocking, if you will, but since I'm a hip-hop fan and I'm doing music in Spanish, I'm doing Spanish hip-hop, Spanish rap, when then all the trap wave was going in, and then I'm like, I like this actually sounds dope, like I relate to this, I'm already in the trap, I'm already like out here with my mans, and we already like having a vision of not being here, and hoping that my music comes and be like my savior, you know, my dreams saved my life, because the dreams that I had were the dreams that one day came knocking on my door. Like, you see, that's why it's good to dream, because dreams come true and dreams are free. Like, we don't get charged for dreaming. Like, all you have to do is just have a vision and work hard for it every day, and that was me. So, you know, I guess that what happened, and then just the Latin trap, the wave was hot, so I just...
You go to a hip-hop club and they play Latin trap
all
now.
day.
Like, you can't even tell the difference.
Like a 5%. Like now, back then since like everybody be on their phone, nobody be dancing, but now people really don't even really listen to reggaeton. It's like Latin trap is so big that you only have like a few key reggaeton artists that are like the big guys, so they're always gonna do reggaeton, but like even the new guys that are coming up, like everyone just wants to hop on this Latin trap.
You made a good point. No one dances. Everyone's on their phone. If I go to the club, you leave your phone at the door. I want dancing going on because it's fun.
I have a friend that came from Mexico the other day, and I took him out. He said, I want to go uptown, and I took him like to one of the best clubs uptown, and he's like, dude, what is this? Everyone's on their phone. Like, if I take you out to Mexico, you're gonna see dancing, you're gonna see people partying and enjoying themselves, because that's what you go out for, right? To have fun, to enjoy
Not
yourself.
anymore, it's hookah and your phone.
In Uptown, bro, it's like this, literally. You got one table, and they're like this. And if you look at another table, they're like this. So it's like everyone is based on their phone. So no one dances anymore. So with that, you know, like trap just coming in, and I guess people just wanting to stand around and like it's a vibe. It's just like bob their heads, I guess. But
this new song,
yes, boom boom,
classic.
Oh man, yeah.
Tell me about the process of getting the clearance to do that song, because that's a classic. So you couldn't just grab it and do it on your own. You had to talk to some people. You had to talk to my man.
The process of the clearance, Gabi and they all had to do with that. I know it was a process. I know I just.
But then you get a blessing.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely got the blessing from El General, 100%. The song is definitely cleared, but as far as like the process, like with the clearances, like I wasn't in those processes. I was just in like the creative process. Like I did the song with my brothers playing scales. I'm sure there was like a big back and forth because General right now is he's Christian, so
really?
Yeah, he changed his life. So he didn't want nothing. He said he like the song compared to a lot of like the Latin songs that are coming out now that have like no filter and are super vulgar. He said just as long as it's nothing like that. He heard the song. He's like, you know what? I like this. This is cool. This could work, and we got his blessing. And I don't think people have gotten El General clearances in a long time. I haven't really heard.
He's the one that made it mainstream.
Bro,
like he's the one that made it mainstream.
El General is literally like the pionero of música urbana.
He is.
Period.
Absolutely.
Música urbana has a lot to do with the movement in Panama, and he was like their key figure in Panama. So a lot of respects to El General, man, and thank you for giving me the blessings on that record.
We played it this morning. I played it this morning. I said, Stevie, Genesis, listen. Make sure he don't swear.
I said, está bien, everything's good. Mike was like, no, listen to it. He was like, listen to it.
It was one of those songs where we actually like wanted to do justice to a great record, because the other day there was they sent me videos. There was a big freestyle concert in New York. And I guess like in one of the intermissions, like the DJ played that song and the crowd went nuts. So I was like, wow. So this is like reliving that moment for a lot of like youngsters that know about the song, but a lot of people from that age group, I was like, yo, I remember when that song came out. So it's just, you know, a dope moment. And I didn't want to just like to go in the studio and just like make her like a regular song. We took time with this record. For the most part, like I would go in the studio and like make a verse, make a record in one day. I'm quick doing music, but like lately we've been taking time with the music, and that's why it's been coming out like that.
So who do you want to work with that's crossover? Like, what is your dream like collabo?
Drake.
Oh, she loves
it. Since I always been like dubbed like a Latin Drake, if you will, because I always used to do like the singing and the rapping. So when I was coming up, a lot of people used to compare me like, yo, tú eres el próximo Drake, el Latin Drake. So I think that'll be a dope collaboration.
Have you talked to him? Has he reached out to you?
No, not yet.
Seriously?
Yeah.
But you've had a lot of people who've reached out, like 50.
Oh yeah, I got a collab with 50.
And Jay-Z.
Yeah, 50 Cent was actually one of like my co-signers in New York City. After I did that interview with him and he like co-signed me, that's when people was like, okay, if he has the 50 Cent co-sign, then what else do we need? So.
And you met Jay-Z.
As far with Jay-Z, that was like a life-changing moment for me, because I did the song Robinson Cano, which is like one of the songs that like consolidated the Latin trap. Like was like, okay, this is a genre, because at first it was just a movement until like I started getting booked and doing tours in Europe, and I was like, okay, he's doing 14 city sold outs in Europe, and it's not reggaeton, it's not dembow, it's Latin trap. That was unheard of. I was the first Latin trap artist to do a 14 city tour in Europe with Latin trap, not Latin rap, Latin hip hop, how we was known before. But the 50 Cent, like I just feel like I already did. In Spanish, I already worked with Nicky Jam. I already worked with J Balvin. I already worked with the guys.
I love Nicky Jam. I don't even know what he says, but I'm just like, what is this? Who is he?
I already worked with those guys. So being like in a one-on-one with Jay-Z, where I did this song and I have Jay-Z telling me, okay, so you know, because Robinson Cano, he brought me up there.
Wow. So
I'm going to Rock Nation. There was a party. It was a Rock Nation party. I forgot what they were celebrating. So Robinson Cano had them giving me a tour of Rock Nation, like I just got signed to Rock Nation. So when Jay-Z walks in, Robinson Cano's talking to Jay-Z, and Robinson Cano, he said, "Te va a frizar? Like, are you gonna freeze? Like, tell him something, speak." So when I'm speaking to Jay-Z, I'm living like my lips were literally, mind you, like I'm not like como digamos nosotros dominicanos. I'm not a lambón. I'm not like one of those type of guys that see an artist and I'm gonna be all over there. But with Jay-Z, I definitely had a fan moment. I was definitely like,
there's a few of those
like starstruck. Yeah, there's a few of those guys. Like I had that moment with Yankee too when I was in the studio with him. I'm like, bro, it's Yankee. Like Yankee was. I grew up looking at Yankee like an idol, a god, and then I'm here with him in the studio and he's giving me advices, and I'm like, is this happening? Is this really happening right now? And particularly talking about the first time I met Yankee, when he saw me, he was singing that song. He was like, Robin Socano, Robin. So here I walk into a setting where Daddy Yankee is in, and he's receiving me, like singing like a little part of my song. So
so now you have to have your like. You have to have it down pat when you meet Drake.
No.
When you meet Drake, you can't. I mean, that is a family too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah. What Drake is gonna be, because mostly it's like, you know, you do that like with real like iconic. Not to say that Drake is iconic, but to me, Drake is still like in like a young demographic. Like I feel like Drake is only a few years older than me, so no matter how much I respect his music or look at him as a great artist, I don't think I'll see Drake and start shivering just because Drake will have that one up on me. Like, yo, I remember when I saw him in Sia, you feel me? I don't think it's gonna be that serious. like yo, I remember seeing that kid and he was like nervous and shivering, but I'll definitely be like, wow, it's a great moment to meet Drake, to meet somebody that
I can't wait to hear
his
that
music so much.
because it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I feel
sure.
that's gonna happen.
It definitely is.
I feel that.
As far as coming up and listening to hip hop, what are some of your hip hop artists that influenced you coming up?
Definitely G Unit. Like I was big on the G Unit mixtapes. Ludacris.
You and G Unit laying right now.
For real, because he live right up the street.
Wow.
In Farmington.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
That's so
you can buy it for like $5 million. His house is for sale.
I'm not there yet, but
I see the Louis Vuitton glasses though.
But the Louis Vuitton glasses, that's regular money. That's club money. That's not $5 million money.
And to rewind a little bit, Buck put me on to that Bodak Yellow and that Cardi B. How was it working with Cardi B?
Oh man, it's lit. I know Cardi for a long time.
She was in the video, yo.
Yeah, we've been seeing each other like in the scenes. Yeah, so it's like it's been always like a dope relationship. So then she has the song Bodak Yellow out. It's like #1. It's blowing. And DJ Hova reaches out to me because I'm known in New York City as they had like the El Rey de los Spanish remix, the king of the Spanish remixes, just because I did the Yeah Okay, I did the Commas, I did the Hotline Bling, and all of my like remixes will go like lit. Everyone, like the DJs will play the original one, then they will play mine. So the Bodak Yellow, that's exactly how it happened. At first, I did my original one. I did it and I released it. And then like 4 or 5 days later, Cardi B reaches out like, yo, my manager really likes your version. I was already thinking about doing a Lion joint. Let's do the official Lion joint. And that's how it was. But like if you guys go on the internet, mine was released first. And then a couple of days later, she reached out. And then we did it together. And that was dope, bro. Like that, I can say that song is definitely giving me like that other like Anglo and definitely like opened the door to like people to start noticing me more on the English side. Yeah, of course.
And being played on
and actually that's what she wanted. She wanted the Dominican crowd, the crowd that every time they see me uptown, you know what I'm saying, they go crazy. She wants that because her family doesn't really understand her English music. No. So her family, like the Bodak Yellow and the song that she has now with Ozuna, they love it. No, the Latin version. They love it. They play it, and she said it in the radio station. She was like, "This is the music that I like showing to my family because they understand it. They you know, like the other songs they probably couldn't listen. Like, this is hip hop." But I don't really understand.
Yeah, because for Dominican, you could be as famous as you are, and but if you ain't speaking their language or it ain't a typical merengue or bachata, they
don't even say a name.
A friend of mine, Chubby Chub.
Oh, Chubby Chub.
That's my man. He spoke highly of you too, man.
Yeah.
Got a hot record out right now too.
Good friend.
You know, good dude right there, man. Appreciate you coming by, man.
No,
you gotta come by here.
You guys think
jump on one of these stages. We got these shows coming. We gotta get you on one of these stages. Maybe we got a hot gym coming. I'm thinking.
Oh my God, they'll go crazy.
I don't know.
I'm there.
What kind of sneakers you gonna wear though if you're on stage?
I mean, I might wear the Air Force.
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
The Air Force are really good. They're not really comfy, but they're really nice.
They're really nice.
The high tops.
I mean, they're not. Now I don't want to say that they're not comfortable. I just feel like they're not comfortable to wear. Like you see, for this, what I'm doing now, and like you said, how you come to work with those, because you just slip them on and we good.
And we're good.
But like the Air Forces, after a while, if you're gonna have them on for a few hours, then they're gonna start to like, oh man, I want to take these off. Can't wait to get home, throw on some chancletas. But these for the most part, I just throw these on. And
they're gonna see me wear chancletas in the summer. I'll wear them to work.
But yeah, man, thank you guys for having me for sure.
Can't wait for the album, the full project.
Oh man, oh yeah, that's gonna be lit. I actually already, if the label were to ask me right now for an album, we already have it, because in like when I got signed in like the Christmas break, while like everybody was like on vacation, I was working. Like I didn't take no time off. We were like, yo, we're gonna go and we're gonna catch like any writers, any producers that didn't take no vacation and on work mode. And that was on the mode I was in, on work mode. So when I came back, when everybody to the label came back, I was already showing them like, this is what I've been doing. So we just had like records for days.
It's funny because you've been doing it for a while right now.
Yeah,
but once you start to hit a radio station like this in those mainstream, you're gonna have a whole new audience who are gonna be considering you as a new artist.
Definitely.
You're like, so I mean, how are you gonna know that? I'm not new to this. I've done this before. You know, you have to try to find a way to. You know.
I mean, I have like a real good balance with it now at this point. Like I just matured so much that it's just like, you know, now it's like second nature to me. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of artists, I did this. Maybe I did it on a lower scale, so it might not be the same, but it's definitely, you know, like is. I could feel like I'm used to it.
Yeah, you got what it takes. Because I think you're gonna win over some. You're gonna win over some new fans. You're gonna have a whole group of new fans to listen to this radio station. Who's gonna hear it for the first time and be like, okay, I gotta do it. Let me Google him right now. Let me see what's up with him. So get ready for that. You know, you in Farmington right now. You can walk down the street easy. Next 6 weeks, you can't walk down the street in Farmington easy.
Nice.
Right?
I'm looking forward to it.
So we do a Spanish word of the day. Stevie does a Spanish word of the day every day.
All right.
So why don't you give us a Spanish word that you could help us out with, because he does one every single day for us. So what's a good one? Would I be one?
I was gonna say I didn't think if that was gonna be like corny or like thing or maybe, you know.
No.
But if we could do ay, that's my Spanish word of the day. Ay.
And how would you explain it?
I could be like, ay, like that's a dope jacket. Ay, man, or just, you know, like you said earlier, you said I don't know Spanish, but I feel like I can understand what I mean. So I could be and like, whoa, could be used.
Can it be bad too? You see a chick coming down the street, she don't look that good, like, aye.
Yeah, it could be anything. Ay, mamá, chichi, ay, caramba.
Bob knows about ay, because he's from Providence. He knows that ay, coño.
Oh, we're going to Providence.
I'm from Providence, yeah. Hello there, yeah.
Nice, I love Providence.
That's Dominican territory.
Yeah, Dominican town.
Yeah, it is. They're all on Broad Street, man. Trust me. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you guys for having me, bro, for sure, man. Ay.